Also, I want to say, so the pit has seasonal events. If you're playing at Christmas, there's Grinches around. They drop stuff. If you're playing during Thanksgiving, I think there's a bunch of turkeys everywhere. And I bet if you play during Easter, there's a bunch of rabbits that drop eggs, which would be really handy because they heal you and give you good brain goo. I could probably just chow down on all these. Yeah. Also, Terror Trap and Acid Trap? Yeah. We'll try and get rid of this one just to level up a little bit. Probably won't happen, probably just trigger it. Never mind, we got it. I don't plan on ever using it because it's a trap and it just doesn't seem worth it. Also, we can see, I don't know what causes it. Sometimes you can just see through walls. Oh, we do like no damage to this dumb thing. It's probably not even worth getting in there. Rude. It's not a plasma grenade, so it's fine. Like, I don't think I care about what's in the storage pod. That lets us hide safely for as long as we want. Where's that Jaeger at? There he is. Are you back from healing up wherever you went? Anyway, I don't think we need in that room. We could go in the room, but it's probably not worth it. Oh, hey, dog. Let's slap each other. There we go. Angry bat. Also, oh, I'm insane. Oh, that's my mistake. I realized it too late. I was like, oh, look, there's a bat down there. Let me shoot it. He says as he attacks everything but the bat. My own fault. No, I don't think I should use duct tape to open the larder. I did get some cheese out of it. Inventory is still full. Surprisingly, my inventory always full. Give me the cheese. Cheese, it's a cake, actually, I think. No, it's cheese, but it gives health. Yeah, it broke. Could have gone, again, a 10% increase. I think it's probably 10%. Armor repair gel. Oh, boy. I love armor repair gel. Alright, we take the bioslug. Just throw them out the window. So I don't plan on randomly using that. Just get rid of this. Get rid of that. There we go. If I get poisoned, I get poisoned. I'm just gonna have to live with it. Okay, more bread. Lots and lots of bread. I will eat the stale bread. Just because I can. No butter for me. Oh, that's looking like a pretty good room. It is a gun room, so... Also, I don't trust that med bay. Ah, yes, you just put a med bay in the gun room. Scrap Hawk. There's... I don't want to fight that guy. There are two kinds of bears. I don't remember which one it is. One of the bears is just the worst. It does nothing. I think it's this guy, even though he did hit me for like 40 there. There's one bear that just sucks. It might be this bear. Because I'm pretty sure he shoots shotgun shells, and if you have any amount of armor on, they do no damage. Granted, I don't have any armor on. He says as I click that again, hoping to level it up. Yeah, I still can't get through those doors. You have 100 armor. I should probably use this. I hate it. But you have so much health. Yeah, that's fine. Are you the only one in there? I think he was the only one in there. It was real. Which means that's going to be fake, just to make me sad. I mean, I guess that could be fake. Or that one. We actually repaired it. I'll use the digital assistant because why not? Okay. This is also real. Lockpick set will get us there. Lockpick set adds like 60, which makes it really, really good. It's a tiny gun. It's a tiny handheld, like, Magnum. And some teleport bombs. The inventory, it just keeps filling up. That'll work. Plus 10 spear. It's not great. I don't have any spears. It's good enough, I suppose. I'm just constantly trying to figure out what in the world to drop. I'll eat the cheese. We need to find something to identify all that stuff. This could use repairs. 92%. Don't break it, please. Thank you. I kind of want to use the power armor. I'll use the power armor. I understand we only went down like 2 floors, but I have repair gel now. And repair gel will let us repair it for like, I want to say it's 65%. It's not great. But it's also power armor. And it's hard to say no to that. I'd say as my voice dies, apparently. Hopkinite. Oh, it's a Hopkinite. My arch rival. The man who has 1,000,000 armor, which means he's very difficult to actually kill without armor penetration. It should be too bad, though. This, yeah, we just want to use sharpshoot. Might kill him one shot. Did 12 damage. Also confused. Great, he walked twice. Good job. Good job, team. Yes, it does 6 damage. It's not great. Does that does hit everything. It just hit him somehow. Sword, surprisingly, very strong. That might be our end game. We're just walking around with a giant sword on fire, stabbing people. That'd be pretty good. Also, I want to see if this mole kills himself. He does not. He almost did. I have seen a mole kill themselves by just spraying acid on the door over and over. I mean, that was a pretty good one. I should probably eat those. It's a weird thing to say, just staring at fat strips on the floor, going like, yeah, I should probably eat those. All right, so bit of a time jump here. We're now at the end of this floor instead of the beginning. Bit unfortunate. I might have lost the last 20 minutes. All right, so I've gone together with a team of NASA scientists to recreate what has happened during the last 20 minutes that we missed. So to start off with, there was a pit. And I was in it, as seen here. Very cool. And also, there happened to be a door there in the pit. It comes in 2 parts. Don't worry about that. Don't worry. Anyway, I was super excited to walk through this door. So, you know, there I go. Walk through the door. And suddenly, I was on the other side of the door. And everything was going great until, oh no, what could it be? Robots. It was a robot, and he wanted to stab me in the shins. Thankfully, I did have a giant sword. And, you know, that kind of solves the problem because I went just bonk. And then he died. And then I was real happy because I had my sword, and he just went into the grave. And everything was good. But then suddenly, oh no, it was another robot. So I sighed, and then, you know, got out the big old sword, and went going bonk. He died yet again. And down to the grave he went. However, unfortunately, there was another robot. And he also needed bonked. And this went on and 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 on. And eventually all the robots finally died. And what did I get? A big blue band-aid. Wasn't anything too exciting. There were, you know, a couple enemies. We can actually go look at the log. But it was mostly just me punching things. I did punch a door for a while. Not a good idea. Don't do that. Yeah, it didn't really do much. It was just like a ton of enemies. Like a lot of robots. And I punched all of the robots with a sword / shot them. We don't have Kind of running low on ammo a little bit. We have armor. I think I found these on this floor. Nano reconstructors, probably. Yeah, I found them right here. Nano reconstructors are really, really good because they can repair anything like 80% efficiency, as opposed to this is 65. So I could use these to repair a gun or a sword or armor, whatever. So our power armor should work for a while. Other than that, I mean, we got a little bit of food here. This was already broken. That was a weapon vault. This was a yellow weapon mod, so we now have 2 of those. I don't know what it does. We did find out, we went here, made a decryptor chip, and out purple was terrible. It's minus 10% accuracy. And that's about it. We did miss this room. It was a pretty good room. It was an apple tree, a giant serpent, and a demon. Which is a very nice thematic room we have there. Other than that, there wasn't really too much going on this floor. Just, there was like 10 robots in here, and I just kept laying them out and punching them with a sword. And I looked over to see, oh, how long have we been doing this? And it was like, oh, you haven't been doing anything. It stopped at some point. It stopped when we were standing in front of here. I don't know why. Bit sad about that. But we live, we learn, and we continue onward. We don't walk through this. So, what I was going to say before I realized that I had destroyed everything that I ever loved. There's 2 exits on this floor. Because one is a good exit, one is a bad exit. Just, you don't go down the bad exit. I checked. This is the good exit down here. This one is the bad exit. It's the desert. And guess what? It's all sand. And that's it. That's it. I don't know why you would ever go here. We could check this entire floor. I mean, we'll go ahead and do this. It's a desert full of dudes. I don't know why we would go here to fight the dudes. I guess hoping that he drops cheese or something. And then we go down the next floor and it would be another desert. Don't really want to do that. Because oddly enough, no guns in the desert. Or plants. Or refrigerators. Computers. None of that. None of that is in the desert. I also dropped our flashbangs for these grav grenades. Has a chance to paralyze a creature. Pretty good. I don't think there's anything we can make. Maybe an energy backpack. I make a cyber scrambler. Those are pretty good. I'll save the brains for later just in case. And this is maybe a real med bay. Those could be traps. But yeah. We could either A, go sand floor and there's no items. Because it's sand. Or we can go here and, you know, get stuff. I don't particularly want any of that stuff. But it's still better than the sand. And sometimes it's like a field and it's got cows in it. Or it's a jungle and it's full of 700,000 spiders. It's always bad. I don't know why I would ever go that way. Oh, ammo. I do need ammo. I ran out of machine gun ammo. I did sword. Sword was pretty good. I don't actually remember. We actually have versatility. It gets that. I don't remember if we sorted at all. I think we did sort it all before I lost everything. As I desperately check to make sure I didn't lose this. How much ammo is that? Please tell me. 80? 80 is very good. I don't even know what we want to drop. I need to find a kitchen. I guess I'll drop blue stuff. I don't need blue stuff. I have, oh, he's insane. I hate you. I hate you so much. You can't shoot it because there's not enough bullets in it. Like if we try, we're out of ammo because we have to shoot 5 at a time. Dumb blue dog. All right, it's fine. I see. I'm trying to remember what in the world we actually. I covered. I'm berserk now, so I can't do anything. Why is there anyone in the blue room? I think it's a bear on there too. It is not. It is the incredible bulk. Oh, he's big, he's green, and he's mean. Bulk man, why are you here? Why have you done this to me, Mr. Bulk? Him with the pistol. 11 damage. Only have to shoot him another 47 times. Maybe not. Maybe use sword. Okay, less times. I am grabbed. We will combat to the death, Mr. Bulk. Mr. Bulk, I hate you. And do you see how bulky I am? Hold on. He's genius. Close the doors. Bulk opens doors. It's fine. I also get to break the door. We just gotta... We gotta use our other senses. We use our nose to detect the bulk. We're gonna use the health because I might level up from him. He might be the boss. I don't know why he's in that blue room though. Extra inventory space and a little finesse. I actually probably should have went for maybe perception so that my brain wasn't so bad because, you know, you think I'd notice 20 minutes in. But my brain real bad. I don't even know if I care about resistance anymore since I have power armor. Mechanical, we definitely want blade because I'm just going to keep pumping blade. Pistol and rifle, even if we don't have that much rifle ammo left. He's gonna be close to dead. Actually pushed me a lot. How rude. Okay, we've slapped him 20 times. Surely he's gonna be close to being dead. There he goes. And he dropped a pocket dock. Pocket dock's really handy. I didn't want to punch this thing. It's ruined. It's broken. I didn't know that beforehand. So I wanted to be a little careful about that. Is that recharged? Why does it take less than 30 turns to recharge? To spite me? I think it's to spite me. Anyway, we picked up a sharpening kit, which is actually really handy because we can use it to repair our swords. Look at that. Up to 30 on the old swords. And we'll just pass the time by staring at a wall. There we go. Good as new. See if anything, right? Where did you come from? You better not drop anything. There you go. This just shows that I don't keep backup saves, which may be positive. Depends on who you ask. Okay. Mole, stay right there, please. You had one job, Mole. One job. Now the Smilodon is coming. Mole, what? Couldn't you just play with me for one turn? It worked out well enough. Stop vomiting on me and damaging my armor for 2.2. You weirdo. I kind of need more swords, now I think about it. Don't you stab me. See, maybe we should be able to dual wield. That would fix things. Come on, there he goes. More power for the old swords. I've been wanting to make the sandwich for about 20 minutes now. Beautiful, beautiful sandwich. And we have 3 more meat. We should still cook each meat one at a time. How rude, Mr. Strangler. You come back here. You're terrible, but I'm gonna get you. He's a swamp creature. The blue was the Strangler. He dropped a chili pepper. And by that, I mean the wannabe sea cucumber. Get some meat. I think this... What is that? I I think that, like, reduces disease or something. It does something good. Gives psi, reduces psi. What does this do? It gets rid of poison and radiation. Radiation. Robot? Robot. Please, just open the door. Thank you. Why is it, it's always the black osmoids. Every time. I don't have that many shotgun shells left. It immediately just makes me unconscious. You see how much my armor was destroyed there? Like it. Oh, I hate them. Also level 4 bleeding for some reason. I'm not really worried about the bleeding. Not sure if I've ever been worried about the bleeding. Please die. Really? There we go. Alright. My poor armor. That's what the repair bots are for. We'll use those when we get down really low. Oh, there's 2 in here. Mino Goop and a nice Charleston Chew. Where'd that go? Oh, there it is. Quick boost to your stamina, plus 75 stamina instantly. I mean, I guess I'll hold on to it. Psi booster gives us extra psi for a little bit, which I might as well use. See, bleeding's kind of solved itself already. Oh, we sapped ourselves. Goers. There we go. Oh, my poor armor. I hate those dumb osmoids so much. The damage they do. Oh, it hurts. It hurts so bad. And then I step on a landmine. I'm just, like, not having any luck. One landmine after another. I have spores, which I'm not even sure what spores do. I think they just hurt you a little bit. They just keep appearing. Did not actually kill him. That didn't kill him either. He's got 0.4 health. Just kill him. My patience is running thin. My red visor shows me how angry I am. I guess I'll use some more med kits. I don't remember if I talked about the other med kits. I might have. But 99% chance with this med kit. 1% chance. That's why I'm really happy I got a pocket dock, because that's plus 30 or plus 25. So yeah, pocket dock kind of handy. This repairs 80%. This will actually tell me what it is, won't it? It's a 90% efficiency repair, and it's guaranteed, which is what makes it so good. So I'm gonna use this instead. I wanted to click the digital interpreter. He didn't do it. It buffed out, but that was a little spookier than I wanted it to be. Anything else? We can't. It's actually out of repairs. Can't use it. There's another one. That is real. That's good. See, I don't even want to repair it just because I want that extra 10%. So I'd rather repair my sword, even though I have a reconstructor thing. Maybe should have repaired the shotgun. Shotgun got really mauled by that guy. See, it's not fun when you get unconscious. I didn't think I could wearing the power armor. Apparently can. Bonk. Slice. Yeah, bonk and slice don't really seem to do much. I think one of them makes them bleed, which is kind of handy. Like level 3, I think. Oh, good, the penguin. Blue penguin. That's the one we gotta worry about. Well, I'd say we shoot him with his gun, but of course, I have forgotten to reload. Shoot him with that one instead. He does have a lot of health. He also heals himself, as seen there. Not a fun enemy to fight. Hey, bear. How's it going? I'm getting a little desperate at this point. Quick, shoot him in the legs. Hey, that's still not that slow. Our Sheen pistol is damaged. Okay, he died. That's fine. We're kind of close to the next level up, so that'll be some nice, sweet health. It's more rockets. Again, I doubt we'll find a rocket launcher. It's incredibly rare. And it's a third yellow one. I really hope the yellow one is good. If it's good, we'll be set. I also want to know if that's good. And we can get armor durability. That'd be great. We just haven't found any brains. We need, actually we have brains. We need brains and logic circuits to make the decryptors, and logic circuits are really rare. I'm using this just because I want him dead before he did that. I hate you, Mole. Oh, Mr. Mole. See, he stole my gun. You don't want to mess with those guys. Reload this. You don't reload energy weapons. Energy weapons will take the whole power cell. You can't load one bullet in. You'll load the whole thing. So you don't want to reload energy weapons until you need to. Also just, rub those on the old face. Get a little bit of health. And by health I mean food. I'm not sure what's wrong with my brain right now. It's probably because this is like hour 6 recording. Not the same session, mind you, but I don't know. I just want to do a lot today. Render the user temporarily immune to disease, aka I don't care. We should actually go up. Want to go ahead and like clear the floor in order, sort of. It's a prison, which is not good. Just because it usually has well, they open the door, which is handy. But it's usually just full of trash. Like, you'll open it up and it'll be a jail cell and a bunch of interrogation pods, which don't help much. 11% chance. Not likely. Yep. And the thing is, if you try and use like a depth charge or whatever they were on there, that's not good. That guy's got plasma grenades. When I was at plasma, but it could have been. He didn't drop any either. See, that's just going to be an interrogation pod. That's a medium turret, isn't it? No, it's a light turret. He did drop a bunch of stuff. I don't care about the gun parts so much as I care about the other thing he has with him. See, I do have one logic circuit, so if we find another bench, we can make some progress. Why don't we just sort a little bit? What do we want to get rid of? I don't know, maybe my guy's too dumb to even make what I want him to make. I don't want to get rid of this because that is still technically, right, 300 food. It's just gonna hurt when I eat it. I'll drop a hyper multi-tool. So, you can actually recharge stuff whenever you want with batteries. Or not yeah, recharge. So, I don't really need 2 hyper multi-tools. It's nice to have, but unnecessary.